Premier Dr Natalio Wheatley has reaffirmed that the Virgin Islands constitutional reform process will aim to align with international human rights standards following pushback on a proposal to bar same-sex couples from getting married. Details in this report.
This 284 Media News Update is brought to you by BVI Motors Limited, a proud Napa franchise with an expert service department and reliable Toyota and Honda vehicle sales.
The Virgin Islands is moving to formally deny same-sex marriage at the constitutional level as lawmakers advance a proposal to define marriage strictly as a union between a man and a woman of the opposite sex at birth. The position endorsed by the House of Assembly's Review Committee comes even as Premier Dr Natalio Wheatley insists that the territory remains committed to aligning its constitution with international human rights standards while preserving the territory's cultural values. The issue has come into sharper focus at a public engagement session on Tuesday, following recommendations from the Constitutional Review Commission, CRC, particularly Recommendation 38, concerning the right to marry. The CRC advised that Section 20 of the Constitution be amended to explicitly define marriage as a union between a man and a woman of the opposite sex. That recommendation was accepted by the House of Assembly's committee, where members went further, agreeing that the Constitution should specify that man and woman are of the opposite sex at birth, arguing that this wording would provide greater legal certainty and maintain consistency in how marriage is defined under the territory's laws. The proposed change would be implemented through a constitutional amendment. However, responding to this question,
the House of Assembly report proposes an amendment to the Constitution explicitly to prohibit same-sex marriages. This conflicts with the Constitution's Bill of Rights, which protects against discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation and provides for the right to marry and found a family and the right to a private family life. How does the negotiating committee justify this blatant attempt to codify discrimination into a document whose distinct purpose is to prevent discrimination? What is the role, that's question one, what is the role of the negotiating committee in representing and protecting minority Virgin Islanders' rights, their human rights as highlighted earlier by the Premier, especially against the backdrop of an active court case?
Wheatley said the government intends to ensure that any updated constitution is consistent with the European Convention of Human Rights, to which the United Kingdom is a signatory. Despite this position, Premier Wheatley indicated that his understanding of international human rights framework allows for recognition of other forms of partnership, even if they're not defined as marriage. At the same time, he emphasized the importance of reflecting the territory's social and cultural context.
Now, it is my understanding, of course, on advice, that is not necessarily a matter for marriage. But of course, that may be a matter for other forms of partnerships where discrimination would not exist, for instance. And I perhaps wouldn't say too much more than that, but just to say that while there are strong views perhaps on either side, we have a full intention of ensuring that our Constitution is in alignment with what is considered to be human rights. And of course, the United Kingdom, as you know, signed on to the European Convention of Human Rights, and it is certainly our intention to be in accordance and in alignment with that, while at the very same time ensuring that we defend and represent our culture, our heritage, and our way of life.
His comments suggest a possible distinction between the constitutional definition of marriage and broader legal recognition of relationships. The debate comes amid an active court case involving Kenesha Forbes and her wife, Kristen Letsom. The couple is seeking legal recognition in the Virgin Islands of their 2019 marriage conducted in the United Kingdom. Their case raises concerns and questions about whether full legal recognition would effectively require the territory to permit same-sex marriage. Britannia Whittle, 284 News.
Across the Virgin Islands, drivers have trusted VI Motors for generations. For 60 years, we've delivered dependable transportation, expert repairs, and quality parts, all under one roof. As a proud Napa franchise, our parts department carries leading brands like PPG Paints, Magic Accessories, Top Don Diagnostics Tools, Westlake and Goodyear Tires, plus reliable LTH batteries. Everything your vehicle needs to perform at its best. Our expert service department handles maintenance, diagnostics, and repairs you can rely on. And our vehicle sales team offers trusted Toyota and Honda vehicles built for island life. We proudly serve you at 2 locations, our flagship store in Dove's Bottom, Tortola, and our location on Virgin Gorda. From parts to service to sales, we're committed to you every step of the way. VI Motors, service beyond the call, serving the Virgin Islands for 60 years.